And we are here to talk about the exciting morning and afternoon ahead. We are joined this afternoon by NBC Sports on-course reporter and analyst Ryder Maltbie, longtime analyst for NBC. 30 years, Ryder. Thanks so much for being with us.
Long time.
Yeah, terrific. And you're such an expert. We're honored to have you with us this afternoon. Let's talk about the morning rounds. Okay, 3-1. Americans come out pretty strong, but don't get too excited here.
Oh, no. If we go back to France 3 years ago in Paris, the Americans did the very same thing, jumped out to a 3-1 lead, but they lost 7 of the next 8 matches, and it ended up being a European runaway. So there's a lot of golf left to be played. Don't get too excited. If they have a good afternoon, maybe it can start to set the tone, but it's too early for that now.
What happens in Captain Steve Stricker's mind, Roger, as he sets the afternoon group? Does he know already for sure who he's going to send out in the afternoon? Does he look at how guys are playing early? Because there were guys who didn't necessarily have a good morning round who are back out there again in the afternoon. It's not necessarily that he sits there and says, this guy's not putting well, he's out, or whatever.
Well, it sounds as though Steve Stricker had his teams set up at the start of the week and really hasn't altered it. He got the 4 players who sat out this morning out this afternoon. So if Finau, Scheffler, DeChambeau, who would have been the other one?
Did Harris go out this morning?
Yeah, Harris English. Right. There you go. He wants to get them in the action. You want to get them playing. Right. The longer you would sit them, the more pressure they would feel when they finally got in the action. So this was pre-planned, and I'm not surprised by it at all.
And so you're going to be on 18 tomorrow for NBC's coverage. As an analyst, what do you watch for in the alternate shot game in the morning?
Well, it is by far the toughest format in that there's a lot more pressure on each shot that's played, just because you're only hitting half the shots. If you're playing your own ball all the time, you live and die with wherever it goes, but it's your fault. You go get it. But now when your partner hits one out in the weeds and you have to go after it, it's a little different dynamic. So it's a pressure-packed deal. And you look for guys that are good ball strikers, that keep the ball in play and are steady. The bombers like a Bryson DeChambeau. He's out in the 4-ball because he's a brash bomber of the ball. Is that necessarily a good thing in foursome play?
Right.
No. So, you use your pieces like a chess game where they're best, to your advantage. Yeah.
Roger Maltbie, NBC golf analyst and super guy, 30 years as a commentator, many years before that as a pro golfer. Great to see you.
All these guys out here playing now are younger than when I started playing. They weren't even born yet.
The game has changed.
We look forward to your call to action this weekend, Roger. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.